So is there any chance that we get out of here alive?
Unless I'm struck by a huge swath of compassion in the next 10 minutes, I'm thinking no.
Okay, come on, we are really more trouble than it's actually worth.
He's actually right on that. We just want to take our gnome and go.
Or we will rain a hellfire of torment and regret upon you.
He means that he'll cry endlessly at your feet while one of us tries to kill you.
That is grossly accurate. I have a lot to complain about.
And no one ever thinks to just kill you.
It's a funny thing. I normally keep people enthralled.
Zul'Jin, I think we can come to some type of agreement.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a guardian of Tristfall?
Fuck you. He's the guardian of Tristfall.
Maybe don't antagonize the killer troll.
Reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. I suggest you allow us to leave in peace.
Do you seriously think one mage could stand up to the raw power of the Amani Empire?
Is Medivh trying to bluff our way out of here?
He might not have all of his magical power, but I assume being possessed by a mad titan can make you a really good liar.
Do you think he poisoned the water hole?
Yes, he did. And you two need to talk quieter.
I warn you, do not test me. The blood of Sargeras still burns within me.
He is really selling it.
You are also holding captive the chairman of the Coalition of Ogres.
Coalition? How progressive.
We wanted to set ourselves apart from the other rambunctious tribes, though I can't stop them from calling me Overlord. I doubt the trolls have managed anything more advanced than a principality.
Really not a great idea to insult your captors.
If anyone's insulted, it's me. These slimy trolls attacked my diplomatic caravan.
Ooh, your time on the throne has made you indignant.
Actually, he brings up a good point. Why would you attack an ogre caravan? Are you asking for big dumb idiots to come knocking on your door?
Bingo.
Wait, what? Really? I solved it?
Simple enough plan. Steal the pint-sized king, lure as many ogre tribes to the steps of Zul'Aman, and then slaughter them all.
And it all comes back to blood sacrifices.
Can't live without them.
In all fairness, have you tried?
The only flaw in my plan was that ogres don't seem interested in the undersized overlord at all. I expected 200 maulers on my front lawn the day after the attack.
Maybe that's how they handled it in the old days, but you're dealing with a smarter, sleeker ogre race now. I curtailed the practice of aggressive counterattack until the situation has been assessed.
Hence our expert infiltration and extraction team.
So far, you've only done the infiltration part.
Oh, trust me, that's the hard part.
If you're the only group coming for him, then I suppose he's outlived his usefulness.
Oh boy, here we go. Bad guy speech time.
Oh, the nostalgia.
And now comes the part where I kill you all.
I warn you, that's going to be a lot harder than you're thinking.
On my own, you might be right, but I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeves.
Oh, I highly doubt that. You've only got one arm, and barely any sleeve on the other one.
Does he not know what a metaphor is?
Some days I wonder.
Regardless of your friend's stupidity, it's time for you to witness the raw power you will soon become a part of.
That kind of sounds like we're joining a cult.
Right? I mean, no tracksuit or tennis shoes. This is a really bad pitch.
I'm gonna murder you with blood magic, then drain your remains to fuel more blood magic for the glory of Hakar.
This is my final warning.
And I don't threat unless you can back it up.
I would rather not.
This is getting tense as fuck. Are we gonna die?
Stick to the plan.
You make it sound like I remember what that is.
Time to die.
Oh god, no!
I don't like this jail. My shoes are wet.
This prison's way more empty than I thought.
We saw a lot of them outside mining. Maybe they're all doing hard labor.
Whatever they're excavating, it can't be good.
Yeah, I doubt things have changed that much since the world blew up. Back then, you could dig around in a sandbox and find some really dangerous magical relics.
I've been alive for thousands of years, and I've never seen anyone bury anything magical. I have no idea where they came from.
Maybe Ella's people buried them all. They already live underground.
I'd like to note that we haven't even found a guard yet.
I'm getting impatient. Is anybody in here?
You idiot. Do you want the demons to smash our faces in? Because this is how you get demons to smash your face in.
Oh, come on. No one's coming.
He's actually right. I don't hear a thing.
hate it when he's right.
It really doesn't happen much. I try to savor it.
Let's keep looking.
Or I can just keep yelling!
Don't push it, please.
Let's just put some distance between us and him.
Cowards. Has anyone seen a prestigious Draenei General?
That depends. Are all of you idiots?
Ha! No, not all of us. Some of us are quiet.
Think about that for a second.
Oh, and most of us are not idiots. Saved it.
I hate that this worked.
You can complain all the way to his jail cell.
So you haven't seen any new prisoners here?
Tall, mysterious, trying to kill their captors at every turn.
Wow, he really is your teacher.
Any new prisoners immediately get put to work excavating.
What are they having you dig up?
Beats me, they aren't telling us anything. When anyone finds something big, they just disappear.
Creepy. Where do they take those prisoners?
There are a series of catacombs under the site. They've turned it into a prison.
Sounds like that is where we should go.
Good luck getting in there. You'd have to be an infiltration expert or the luckiest person ever.
We have a good enough streak of dealing with Illidan's forces so far.
Is that who I'm working for?
How unprofessional. At least tell the people who enslave them.
I've only seen a scary dude in a cloak. I think they said his name was Gorefiend or something like that.
That name does not sound threatening at all.
Is there any way we can get access to the jail?
Anything you can get thrown in jail for, they'll kill you for instead.
If we cannot sneak down, we should at least find out what they are digging up here.
Ah, this sounds super boring. You do it.
That was damn good.
Slightly anticlimactic.
I was really scared there for a moment, mainly because I forgot what the plan was.
Was that supposed to happen?
Maybe. Blood magic is always unpredictable. That's why I never touch the stuff. That being said, I didn't expect for this to be the result.
I was expecting this plan to hit way more roadblocks.
After weeks of torture, captivity, and anguish, the shoe is finally on the other foot. I'll kill you!
Ooh, this just got really funny. Squish the crap out of him, Beatus!
Squished by a gnome. There might not be a death more degrading than this.
That tiny king has murder in his eyes.
Let's just make sure we get him back to his subjects, for our own sakes.
I wonder if I can turn him into my puppet king. You know, be the power behind the throne.
I really don't recommend it. I can't even hazard a guess at how quick they would murder you.
I don't know. I mean, Beatus has stayed alive this long, so pro-stupidity might thrive here.
Taste the iron heel of the Ochre Coalition!
Is there one less troll warlord in the world?
Yes, indeed. And he is not coming off my boots.
Certainly you can switch to another pair in your royal chambers.
Not much of my size, actually. We haven't raided any gnome caravans. Now that the threat is over, why did you guys come free me anyway?
We need the mindless peons who follow your command.
Contrary to how this sounds, the fate of the world actually hangs in the balance.
So let's get you out of here, back on your throne, and start issuing those marching orders.
Will all the trolls who try to use blood magic here shrink as well?
Anyone's guess. Depends on how much they tapped into it. They could still explode.
Kinda like that?
Yep, exactly.
So pretty.